always with me, and he always will be. When I was far off, he came to bring me back. Even when I was living in rebellion for what is pure and true, he came to redeem what was lost. Even when I was letting the world tell me how to live, he came to call me home. And even when I was dead in my sins, he came to breathe life back into my lungs again. I'm alive. The same God that spoke the world into being, the same God that created time and space, the same God that reigns over all things. He has come close. Jesus is near. He is the only one that can save, and he saved me. And when he acts, who can reverse it? Now I have a story to tell the world in need. I am the evidence of his
there is freedom. In your presence, we are made whole. And in your presence, there is freedom. In your presence, we are made whole. All we want and all we need is found in you, found in you. Jesus, every victory is found in you, found in you. All we want and all we need is found in you, found in you. Jesus, every victory is found in you, found in you. Is found in you.
We worship the one who overcame sin, death, and the grave for you and me. Let's lift our voices in praise. Now the darkness fades into new beginnings as we lift our eyes to a hope beyond. All creation waits with an expectation to declare the reign of the Lord our God. We will not be moved when the earth gives way, for the risen one is overcome. And for every fear, there's an empty grave, for the risen one is overcome. Now the silence breaks in the name of Jesus. As the heavens cry, let the earth respond. All creation shouts with a voice of triumph to declare the reign of the Lord our God. We will not be moved when the earth gives way, for the risen one is overcome. And for every fear, there's an empty grave, for the risen one is overcome.
Let's declare this together that he shall reign forever. Let's sing it.
He shall reign forever. Strongholds now surrender, for the Lord our God has overcome. Who can be against us? Jesus, our defender. He is Lord and he has overcome. He shall reign forever. Strongholds now surrender.
that Jesus has overcome and he's alive. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Why don't you tell somebody hello, give them a high five before you have a seat.
Well, welcome to Northview Anderson. How is everybody doing this morning? Good. Well, we are so glad to see each one of you. My name is Adam Hyatt, and I have the privilege of serving as the campus pastor here at our Anderson campus. And from me to each one of you, welcome this morning on this Easter day. We're so glad that you're here. If you're a guest with us especially, and somebody invited you to come, welcome. They invited you because they love you, and they want you to experience the same kind of connection and warmth that they experience every week here. And so we hope that you feel a part of the family here at Northview Anderson and that you'll come back. We want to see you again before Christmas, all right? So why don't you come back next week and be a part of what God is doing here. We'd love to have you here. If this is your first time, in the seat back in front of you, there's an info card that looks just like this. If you wouldn't mind taking that out and filling that out for us, what that will do is give me the opportunity to reach out to you and just let you know what's going on in the life of the church. Whether this is your church home or not, I'd love to have the opportunity just to let you know what God is doing here and how you can be a part. So if you would take that card out, fill that out for us, and then drop it off at the info center on your way out. We want to honor you in a special way with that card as well. For each one that is filled out, we'll make a $5 donation in your name to Bright Hope International, which is one of our international partners that helps with education of kids in Uganda. So literally just by filling out this card and turning it in, you'll be making a difference in the lives of kids around the world. So again, thank you for being here this morning, and we hope that you feel a part of the family here. Well, this is a big day. Obviously, it's Easter, and so we're celebrating the resurrection of Christ today. But it's also a big day at Northview because this is the launch, the grand opening of our Kokomo campus, which we have been prayerfully giving to God over the last year, really, and talking a lot about over the last several months. And today is their grand opening. And so we wanted every campus to welcome them, so check this out. So we are excited to be able to celebrate that today. We believe that anytime God gives us the opportunity to open a new campus in a new community, that it's just simply an opportunity to continue to spread the good news of Christ. And so if you're a believer in here, whether you attend Northview or not, that's something that we can all celebrate. So again, we're glad that you're here on this Easter Sunday. All right, I'm going to call the ushers forward to receive the offering. And as they do, this is for those that call Northview home, simply to give back to God out of what he has given to us. And so if you're a guest with us this morning, you can feel free to let these buckets go right on by you. For those that are a part of Northview, thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for giving. And that is what allows us to do ministry in this community, in every community that we have a campus, and literally around the world with the help of our partners. So thank you for your faithfulness. You know, many of you I know are new here, and this is an opportunity where you maybe are meeting us for the first time, we're meeting you for the first time. We'd love to give you opportunities to get to know more about us as we get to know you as well, and a great way that you can do that is in a class we call Starting Point. Starting Point for us will happen 2 weeks from today, so it'll be on the 15th of April during this service, during the 11 o'clock service. And so if you are new to Northview and you want to learn more about where we came from, kind of the history of Northview, what we believe, how we feel like God has called us to interact in the world around us, and how we want you to be a part of it, then come join us at Starting Point. We would love to have you there. Again, it's 2 weeks from today on the 15th during the 11 o'clock service. So if you have kids, we'll take care of them for you in Northview Kids so you can come to that course. It'll just be a great opportunity for you to learn about the church, make some connections with other people, and hopefully help to get you plugged in. So please check out Starting Point. Another thing that you can do to grow spiritually and make connections with others as well is to go through our Alpha course. So Alpha is really the basic, the beginning course of what it means to follow Jesus. And so in this class, we wrestle with a lot of those big questions. Who is God? Who is Jesus? Why is the Bible important? What does it look like to live out my faith in our culture today? It's a conversationally driven course. So this is not a standard course where you sit back and are taught. It's where you bring your questions and you dialogue with others that are asking the same questions as you. We provide a full meal, and so this is an opportunity to have some good food, to connect with other people, and just try to work through these questions with others that are asking the same thing. It happens on Monday nights, and it'll start on April the 9th, so just a little over a week from now. So if you're interested in Alpha, you can stop by the Info Center on your way out, which is the big desk in the middle. Just stop by there, tell them that you want to sign up for Alpha. We'll get you the details and get you connected. So please join us for Alpha. The last thing that I would say is we know that many of you are coming maybe because a friend or family member has invited you and you normally go to church somewhere else. And we know that in other church communities, you celebrate communion every week. We are not taking that collectively here today, but we want you to know that we have that available for you. So after the service, right down here at this table to my left, on your right, there is communion. So after the service, if you'd like to participate in a self-guided communion, we have that available for you as well. Happy Easter. It's so good to see you guys. This room is packed. It was packed at the 9 o'clock, and hopefully it'll be packed again at the 1. And we want you guys to come back. Seriously, don't make this a once or twice a year kind of thing. Continue to come here. We're going to jump into another worship song that talks about what Jesus has done and what we are celebrating here this morning. And so if you are a believer, you can celebrate this as we sing. And if you are here and you don't have a relationship with Christ and you're asking questions about what it means to follow him and who is this Jesus, listen to the words of this song as we worship this God of creation.
God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you've made. Every burning star, a signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. So will I. God of your promise, you don't speak in vain, no syllable into your voice. For once you have spoken, all nature and signs follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you said. If it all reveals your nature, so will
Jesus, this morning we pour out our praise to you for who you are and for what you've done.